Hello there everyone, how have you been? How have you been? I know it's been a little while since we've done a DML stream on YouTube, and the main reason for that was, I didn't have enough portal gems and everything to just sit down and do a live stream, but, working it out, I think we have enough now in case there's anything extra to do during the Devine event and the ones that we've got for now, so we should be able to do a decently longish stream. Probably about an hour long on YouTube, and then as soon as this stream's over with, we'll go and move over straight to Twitch, for anyone that's been watching me on Twitch as well, so it'll pretty much be like 2 streams, one after the other, more or less. But just for the people that I've just seen in the chat, hello to Banoffee, Wolfie, Cassie, Diraj, Shadow, Gaming Sheep, Anis, Michael, Mindy, Ali, Silent Knight, welcome back to you as well. What do you think of my main team? Autumn, Torch, need some ideas for the 3rd member. There are so many different dragons you could choose, but you'll probably want a Devine as your 3rd. Like, it doesn't really matter which Devine it is as long as you have one of them. And now Avengers, Arnav, Monica, Zaid. Hello to all of you that are here at the moment. So, I'm just going to get DML up and ready to go for all of us. And yeah, I'm aware that Chapter 3 has begun, so that was why I wanted to sort of time the stream around it, so we can take a look at it live on stream as well. And hello to you as well, Abir. How you doing? Alright, so we've got DML up and running, and there we go. Should be all good. Don't think there should be any problems, except I'm having to use a different monitor this time around. I don't know what the heck happened, but it just did not want to go on my main monitor, so, I'm going to have more stuff to try and fix eventually. And hello to you as well, Henry. Oh, and Mike. Mike is in the house. Glad to hear it. And yeah, I'm okay. We've got all of our new Divines and that unlocked, and we got more to get, so I definitely want to try and get whatever is coming up, especially the Pangu. Oh, and Shadow! Thank you for subbing. I appreciate it very much. But, yeah, like I said, and like you're all saying, we do have Chapter 3 that is now open and ready to go, which does mean that the Hoagie is now gone. It's completely gone, Ski, so if you didn't get him, I guess tough luck. And yeah, the Erlang Shen, he is an interesting guy. I don't like his elements that much, but if he's the only Divine that you're gonna have, might as well use him. And just subscribe, keep it up. Thank you, Shadow Guard. But you can see here that we have this Divine chest with the Chang Dragon. Obviously, she is, as I've talked about before, the strongest, air quotes, Divine Dragon in the entire game, because she has the highest base attack stat out of anyone that has ever been around. So, she is a very, very strong dragon at the end of the day. So we've got her in this chest, and then we've got the Red Talon Dragon, which is a dragon I really want to get. And we do also have the rare out of this, which is the Changeling, or Changling, I don't know how you say it. Which, he's pretty cute as well. And then we have the Glamorous, which is another dragon I want to get hold of as well. You're at 96 out of 120. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. And Chapter 4, this is actually the Pangu Dragon. So coming up in the epilogue is going to be the Pangu Dragon. I'm going to hedge my bets and say that this is probably going to be a Dragon of the Week, if anything. But we'll have to wait and see for now. And you got the Tai Zenran, but not the Nezha. Oh, that feels bad, but at least you got one of them. At least you got one of them. The Vortex has quite a lot of base damage. I don't believe it's 80. Or if it is, it's still lower than quite a lot of others. And Toms! Hello to you as well. How have you been? How have you been, Toms? It's been a little while since I've seen you, actually. And, that's all this stuff. And the main rewards for this chapter, it's saying that the main reward is going to be the Moon Rabbit. So, by that logic, I'm assuming that the Moon Rabbit is the boss challenge reward dragon, which it is. So, we might as well go ahead and do this right now. You're trying to get the Moon Rabbit Dragon, wish me luck. Best of luck to you, Henry. Oh, and Jack Whitehat, you're here as well. Glad to see you. But the Divine New Year is in full swing with friendly battles waged across Dragonlandia. Join in the fun and see how many battles you can win. So, we see the Moon Rabbit Dragon in the center here. Just like what we did with the Sunrise Dragon, it is just every couple of hours you can do another fight, so it's going to work exactly the same. So it's super easy for our Autumn Dragon, obviously, but kind of difficult for our other dragons to do anything in these fights. But the epilogue, again, we're still waiting on confirmation of what it actually is. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, every 2 hours. It takes forever. Can't believe how long it takes. You can finally watch my live stream. Glad to hear it, Jack. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Oh, and Claudia, you're here as well. Nice. But yeah, we've got 4 rounds of this to do. So just like with the Sunrise Dragon, you do 1 round, then 2 rounds, then 3 rounds. And then when you finish the 4th round, you'll get the Moon Rabbit Dragon as a reward. So, you know, if you do want to get the dragon, you're going to have to be coming back every 2 hours, doing as much as you can. And Iman, welcome back! Am I planning on getting the Chang Dragon since you said it does 85 base? The problem is I don't really want to spend any money on these Divine chests because they are so RNG based and there's still the chance for us to get the decorations out of it. So, probably no. The answer is I probably won't be trying to get the Chang Dragon, unfortunately. Just like with the Ho Yi, I don't want to spend that much money. So, you know, it's gonna suck, but, you know, we'll try our damnedest. See if RNG is going to be on our side, but in all likelihood it probably will not be. You quit DML yesterday? What happened? Why'd you quit? Something in particular that annoyed you, or just not feeling it? Yeah, I hope I could get the dragon too, but the chances of it happening, let's be honest, are not very high. They're not very high at all. But I don't really need the Moon Rabbit Dragon in all honesty, because we already have one. So I don't know if I'm going to really bother with the boss challenge either. I don't know. Depends on how lazy I am, to be honest with you. And hi, what's your name? My name's Emily, same as yours. Same as yours. Oh, it finally has all level 6 skills. That is good. As soon as you get your dragons upgraded to level 6 skills, it's a different world out there. As soon as you get them upgraded, you can do so many fights that you couldn't do before. So, you know, all the power to you. And thanks for the Fairy Dragon Guide. I got it yesterday. Nice, Henry. See, that's what I like to hear. I like to hear about people with all their good luck with their breeding and, you know, I especially like it when someone's given up early on and then I say, why have you given up so early? Just keep trying. And then in like the last week they managed to get it. I like that. Why do you have a level 80? God damn. My name's so beautiful. I mean, Emily's a really common Western name. It's not really anything special. It's just, you know, a lot of Western kids were called the same thing. Well, more specifically, Western girls. I don't hear many boys being called Emily, amazingly enough. I don't know, maybe I just live in the wrong places. That'd be very weird, though. You're still trying to breed the fairy? Yeah, same. I mean, it's early days. It's the 5th day of the month. And Legendaries, on average, for me, take about 20-30 attempts, I think was the number I calculated. So, to get it this early on would be quite unlikely. But I tend to get the Legendaries in around about, I don't know, the 2nd to 3rd week that they're available. And Kig the Jig, I can't say a name, but hello to you. Do I like jazz? Jazz is okay. But it's not a genre that I got out of my way to listen to very often. I don't know, it's just, some of it sounds cool, but it's really not really my thing. You're leveling up your mummy dragon because he's your favourite? Well, I mean, if you've already got your other dragons at level 80, why the heck not? Why the heck not? You failed to breed the root dragon. You know, it's one of those things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That sucks, but maybe it'll come back one day. You got 5 out of 120 for Chang after opening 20. That's actually pretty good. That is actually pretty good. You got the pansy flower. I'm pretty sure I just missed out on getting the pansy flower by, like, nothing. And do I like yo-yos? I mean, they're fine the first time you use them, but then they get kind of boring. In my own opinion. I just get bored of them super quickly. And do I like the water dragons, baby? I like how derpy it is, but I prefer other dragons quite a lot more. Do not save your cards. No, the chapter that we're on now with the Chang Dragon, I believe that is the final chapter for using your Divine tickets. So, the Pangu is not gonna be a Divine Chest Dragon as far as we're aware. And I'm pretty sure they confirmed that it would be ending at the end of the Chang Dragon's section of time. So, I would not suggest saving your Divine tickets, because otherwise you will literally just waste them. So, this should be your last chance, essentially, to use all of them. And my favourite dragon, that's written in the live stream description if you want to go and check that out. And do I know the game Growtopia? I'm not sure if I know about it specifically. Maybe I've seen it before, but I just can't remember it. I don't know, I don't remember it off the top of my head. I'm glad to hear that, Shadow, that your friend got the route through my breeding guide. Good, good. And hello to you, Shakul16 and Spider-Man Legends. My favourite Devine, I've said it before, is probably the Apollo, or... Now we do have the new Divines, so... I don't know, I do like the Tai Zenrin's design quite a lot, actually. Allah? Why are we saying Allah in here? You got 4 bamboos. Oh, you know, if you want to get the Hoyi or the Chang, you are going to get so many duplicate dragons. So, I don't know, it's kind of interesting the way that they've done it, but the fact that they make you get like 50 billion bamboo duplicate dragons just to get the Hoyi was kind of annoying. And Aircraft, hello to you. How you doing? You got the fairy on your first try. That is very good. You know, I'm happy for you. You got 1 bamboo. I imagine most people probably at least got 1 dragon out of the chest, assuming their luck wasn't terrible. But I don't imagine many people got the Hoyi yet. Why do they only give us average divine materials? I believe that's in place to stop people from getting a fully leveled up level 80 divine team instantly. Which is kind of annoying, because I think if anything it holds back earlier players rather than really dedicated players or like much higher level people. So, I don't know if I really agree with that decision, but I think that's the reason why they did it. Maybe the Pangu will be nowhere seen prince like Apollo. I mean, I'd say that, but the thing is it says coming up in the epilogue and it shows us the Pangu. So I really do think that he's probably going to be the weekly breed, or like 2-week breeding dragon. And again, I'm glad, Henry. You tweeted at me. Yeah, I remember, Joshy. I remember. My favourite Paladin's character? I don't know, but Maldambo's really a really interesting one. Yeah, that's the Pangu dragon, that one there. We talked about him before in videos. Should you go for the Dainty or the Fairy? I'd say because the Dainty's only here for a week, I'd go for the Dainty first, and then start going for the Fairy personally, but depends on how badly you really, really want the Fairy, to be honest. In his first 15 chests, that is unheard of luck. How much food have I given to Andy? Just the max amount that you need to get a dragon to level 80. I'm not sure, or I don't remember exactly how much that is, but I can't feed him anymore. Erlangshen or Hypnos? Oh, that's a tough one. I'd probably say the Hypnos, depending on your team comp. But again, you could take the Erlang in a different team, so it depends. You're pooping right now? Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear you're not keeping it in and wrecking your bowels, I guess. How to breed the fairy dragon, that is written in the live stream description. If you want to see the full breeding guide, it is written all there for you. So you just have to click the link and it will take you to the video. The best combo, just out of everything is the black armor plus fire. But obviously if you don't have that dragon available, there's other ones that you can use in replacement. But again, I do have a full breeding guide on it, so you can go and watch that as well. All I can do is pray if I want the fairy. I'm only level 19. Well, your luck at breeding the fairy is going to be exactly the same as anyone else's. Again, player level doesn't change how likely you are to breed legendaries or divines. It's exactly the same, no matter what your level is. Nezza or Tai? Definitely the Tai Zenran. Definitely. And Aldo, hello to you as well. You have the Lava Dragon and Tornado Dragon on level 21. And you didn't get the Fairy Dragon. That's only 5 times, Blend. 5 tries is not a lot. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Like, I've said it before. It took me 98 attempts to breed the Cosmos Dragon in a month. When he was the Dragon in the month. 98! So, you saying, I've tried to breed it 5 times already and I don't have it. You know, you gotta realise, on average it takes a lot more attempts than that. My Sumo Dragon's probably like level 20. Congrats on 30,000 subs. Thank you, Neberup. You have a level 80 Autumn Sumo. Help for a 3rd Dragon selection. Definitely you should be taking a Divine. You should definitely have a Divine. And I've been playing DML since January 2015. I've been playing over 3 years now. Caillou. Oh god, that is an old TV show. I don't hear about that very often anymore. And Fam. Fam Swong? Or Song? Hello? What about your dragon level? Well, it's true that dragon level does change how likely you are to breed it. But realistically, if you can level up your dragons to level 10 when you're that low of a level, you'll be fine. Honestly. You'll be more than fine. Have I bred the fairy dragon? Not yet. Again, it took me the whole month to breed the root dragon, so it'll probably be the same this month again. We'll just have to wait and see, to be honest. But let's collect all this gold, get some of these quests done now. Awesome Torch and Hypnos. If it's all that you have available, go for it. If you have a better Divine than the Hypnos, maybe something more aggressive in that team comp, maybe you'll prefer her. You tried to breed the Aphrodite for the whole week but never got her. She was only available for a very short period of time, unfortunately. Like, the Aphrodite thing, it was kind of crappy for a lot of people because they just didn't get a chance to breed her. And I'm hoping that if the Pangu comes out in the same way, the same thing doesn't happen again. Maybe the next date is going to go on. I'm not really sure what you mean by that. Oh, okay then, Jack, that's alright. Go and enjoy making your mum some coffee. Hope she enjoys it. And Singh, how are you doing? I hope I can get the fairy as well. Siva Prasad. Yeah, I've heard about you before. Why do you have a different name now? If you were to make your own dragon, what would you do? I don't know, I've said it before and I've said it again. I always said I wanted a candy cane dragon, but they made one. They did make a candy cane dragon, so now I don't know. Maybe I'd make a slime-based dragon. I don't know. Something weird, anyway. Or a vehicle dragon. Maybe I'd make a parachute dragon. Just for the sake of it. I don't know. I don't know what I'd do, to be honest. Do I have a bamboo dragon? I'm not gonna spoil what dragons I did or didn't get out of the Divine chests. Because, you know, I do have a little backlog of videos that I need to do or upload still, so you'll find out. And which dragons am I leveling up? I'm still leveling up my Hermes dragon. Still need to level up a Lantern dragon. And then after that, I'll be leveling up the Tai Zenran, probably. Depends on what other dragons come out. I didn't see your message, Emily. My favourite meme? I don't know. To have a favourite meme, I think, is pretty sad to begin with. I don't really prefer any. They all get boring very, very quickly. And will you love Ditto as a dragon? I don't know. I think Ditto's his own thing. Plus, pushing him from Pokemon over to DML might cause copyright issues, you know, but I don't know. Add the YouTuber dragon. Again, I think that's to do with copyright issues why that wouldn't be able to happen. And yes, I saw Chapter 3, that's the first thing that we looked at when we came on the stream today. You have 4 bamboos. If only we could gift dragons to other people. Wouldn't it be a great place where we could get rid of all of our duplicates and make someone else's life happier? And the highest base attack dragon in the game is the Chang dragon. I'm not sure exactly how you're meant to say it, but the Chang dragon, as I call it, does have the highest base attack stat in the game. Which is why a lot of people are very, very interested in the current Devine chests that are out, because they really want to get a hold of her as quickly as possible. Which is fair enough. What do I think is the cutest dragon in DML? I like the caterpillar. What can I say? I'm always going to think, if he's my favourite dragon anyway, I'm going to think he's the cutest dragon. You know, can't help it. But, you know, Andy just sits here, wrecks everything, and it's still kind of sad, because I wish I could use my other dragons sometimes, but Andy is just at that level where I have to use him all the time. Don't really have much choice. But I do need to be getting level ups as quickly as I can, because we had the dragons out of the last Devine chest that I may or may not have unlocked, and then we've got the dragons in this next Chapter 3 chest that's now out. So if we get any of those, we're going to have even more dragons that we have to unlock. So I am going to have a bajillion dragons to put in habitats and nowhere to put him. Do I know what is Hamara? Not exactly, no. I do like the marshmallow, actually, yeah. Some people kept calling him the rainbow poop dragon, which I guess is fair enough, but I like him. I do like him. You're trying to get the Chang, but I don't have any Devine tickets. Well, I'm sure we'll have more weekend event style things coming out that'll let us get some more tickets. Plus, they said that the Dragon's Delight event is going to give us the chance to get more tickets as well. So, you know, don't fret for now. And will Fairy and Wind Dragon be the combination to breed Panga if it becomes a breedable? No idea yet, Prethel. Until we get confirmation in-game, or from Gameloft themselves, we've got no idea. You know, I don't have all the secret knowledge from Gameloft headquarters, amazingly enough. I don't know until they tell us. And what's the best way to get Devine tickets? Just compete in all the events when you can get them. If you want to spend money on Devine tickets, get them in bundles. Like with the current bundle with the Medusa, buy those. And no, Emily, I'm not going to call a dragon poop, thanks. How to breed the Phoenix Dragon? You can't. Simple as that, you cannot. It's been a Dragon of the Week quite a few times before, so maybe it'll come back. But you can't breed it at the moment. You don't have any Legendaries, and you have your level 31. You know, I didn't breed my first Legendary Dragon until I was level 50-something, 57 I think. So it took me a good while to get my first Legendary. Would it be cool if the game makes Rayquaza in DML? That won't happen. Again, copyright issues. It's not gonna happen. You really want to donate to me, but it's... I'm not sure what that word is, but it's okay, Jack. I understand not everyone can donate. I understand that, you know? I'm not going to hold it against anyone if they can't donate. Obviously, if people could donate, or were donating, that would make me very happy, but I'm not going to hold it against you if you don't either. Play Growtopia. I already play too many games as it is. And, well, when will the Apollo be available? Again, we don't know. The problem is, I believe Andrus did confirm on the Gameloft forums that the Apollo Dragon, unfortunately, doesn't really have a release date anytime soon. So that means that he's probably not going to be released anytime in the near future either. So, everyone's left wondering, where the heck is this Apollo Dragon, and why has he not been available for like a whole year? Well, it's not been a year, but, you know, people have been waiting. What's the best way to make money online? There aren't any good methods, air quotes, unless you're like working from home, or you're extremely popular, like online. Apart from that, there aren't really great ways to make money online. Not in comparison to just a normal day-to-day job anyway. Like, you're normally better off just, you know, working a normal job. And is the Cosmos better or Comet as a defensive dragon? I'd say the Comet, but both of them are really bad. I honestly would say use neither of them if you can. And Raincoat and Lily, hello to both of you. And Kimberlyn, good morning to you. It's actually just gone midday for me, so I guess it's just after morning for me, but, you know, it's more or less the same thing. And how many Devine tickets will we get from the Devine event? We don't know. It's not out yet. You would love to play Growtopia with me. You gotta realize, I play other games apart from DML. And I can't just play every game in the world that's suggested to me because there aren't enough hours in the day to do that. So, as much as I'd want to play every game that you suggest, I probably won't, in all honesty. And Hacker for you! Just subbed. Thank you very much for subbing. While we're here, you know, I hope you enjoy your welcome from little shiny chat up there. I am indeed, well, I'm engaged, which is similar to being married, I guess. Have you seen the epilogue showing the Pangu Dragon? Yep, we did that as the first thing that we did on the live stream today. And Emily just subbed as well. Thank you, fellow Emily. Why did I get rid of the Comet? Because it sucks. Simple as that. It may have been my first legendary. I wanted to use him until the end of time just because, you know, I felt nostalgia with him. He was my first legendary. I really wanted to keep using him, but he was just so bad. So, that is why I got rid of him. Did feel bad, and I'm sure he feels very rejected now, but I did it for both of our own goods, you know. And no, I will not use the Comet as my 5th team member. The best dragon level to breed legendaries. There's no best level for any dragon that you're trying to breed. But I'd say level 15 is the minimum level you should be using if you're trying to breed legendaries, honestly. But, I mean, I normally end up using level 30s because most of my dragons end up already being at level 30, but level 15 plus. You love Fruit Twist Fanta. I swear that's still an ongoing, like, almost meme in this channel, like, Fanta Fruit Twist is the best. I love it. I actually do. Alright, we don't have many more fights that we can do now. Might as well just do the mini-boss fight over and over, if anything now. And hello to you as well, Kit. It is 2:30. Well, it's 12:30 for me. You know, we all live in different places, different time zones, and all that jazz. Actually, let's just do some of the gold vaults. Why the heck not? It's better than just doing the same fight over and over. What are the good and bad things you experienced in India? I mean, the fact that there's such a massive disparity between the rich and the poor, or even the average people and the poor people. The fact that it is really dirty on the streets everywhere. Traffic is chaos. I would never ever drive in India. It scares me contemplating driving in this country, let alone in India. Jesus. There was a lot bad. I didn't like the weather in India either. But at the end of the day, going to countries like that does help you realize that other countries are a lot better than you think. And this girl can draw an L. Laureate. Hello to both of you. Is it possible for a free-to-play player to get a Divine Dragon? Definitely. I mean, we even had a calendar event dragon. And calendar events, all that you have to do is log in every day. So anyone can get it. And you would like Cuphead, it's like DML. No, it's not. And Anitha Reddy, thank you for subbing. Don't worry, I already know what Cuphead is. I've seen it being played. It is nothing like DML. You don't need to lie. I already know what it is. My black armor is level 24. My fire is 24. Well, you just gotta keep trying. Again, don't give up so early. You just spent 96 Devine tickets and only got 10 Devine pieces? Wow. Catherine Gaming Southall just subbed as well. Again, thank you to all of you. We got like a mini train going now. Yeah, that really does suck. Please help. Really does. And yeah, I see you're on your other account, Jack. Try for an hour, why don't you read my comment? I have been reading comments. What do you mean? I'm pretty sure I did read your... Yeah, in fact, I just answered your question before. What are you talking about? And Zaid Ansari, hello, how are you? Clash, I've already answered your question. If you keep answering it because you didn't listen to when I answered it, please don't spam the chat. I've already answered, not going to answer it again. And Fan Dragon Mania Legends, hello to you as well. Sending a big wave to everyone. And Hacking Thunder, all caps. Sounds terrifying, but thank you for subbing regardless. I'm a new subscriber and it's not showing. It just said that Hacking Thunder subbed again. I think that was an error. Stream labels, why are you breaking? Don't need to say it twice. Yeah, again, for new players you can get the Erlang Shen without any issues. So, I mean, you get a free Devine no matter what level you are. The others do require a little bit more effort though. You think the Pango will be the next Dragon of the Week with the breeding combinations of Fairy plus Fire? I mean, if we go based off of what happened last time, that does seem like it's the most likely thing that's gonna happen. But they could change it up. So, I don't want to assume anything. And I'm not gonna say this is definitely happening, because it might not. And Nuclear, thank you for subbing as well. Again, you see one person sub and then like 10 people sub all at once. I appreciate every last one of you. And what is the breeding for the Dragon of the Month? I've already done a full breeding guide on that. Like I said before, go and check it out if you want to know. Your friend uses Razor, Prickly, and Felted. No. That team is absolute garbage, unfortunately. Do you know, here, I'm Quack. That doesn't make sense in English, but I do realise that's you, Jack. I am very beautiful. I'm glad you think so, but I am bad at taking compliments. Just being honest. But yeah, that team sucks. I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you're not using a full Legendary and Divine team as your endgame team, that's pretty bad, because you will have so many more issues going into the arena, going into enchantment, if you're not using Legendaries or above. Do I play Clash Royale? No. I hope I never play that game. Throwing shade? I mean, I'm not really throwing shade, it's just how I always am. What do I use to make thumbnails? I just use my video editing software. Like, the video editing software I use is called Cyberlink. I would not recommend for anyone to use it. I just got it in a bundle years ago. Super cheap. But, problem is it's really buggy. Really, really buggy software. And I'm just so used to it now that that's what I use and it gets stuff done quickly. But I do have Vegas Pro on this PC as well, but I only use that if I have a ton of time in the day to make a video, which isn't that often, admittedly. The Thai Zenra Dragon will be available again in the game? No idea. And Devine, hi, hello to you as well. You're creating this account so I have more subscribers? Well, I appreciate it, but at the same time, I don't really condone making multiple accounts, because a lot of people do that so that they can avoid getting banned off of the platform. So, I don't necessarily support people making multiple accounts by any stretch, but I'm happy for the reason that you did it, but I wouldn't suggest doing it anymore. You have to go to daycare in 10 minutes? I used to hate going to school, daycare, preschool. Ugh. I used to just hate all of it. You use Autumn Torch and Hermes as my main team. Same as me. Same as me. For now, anyway. I will replace my Hermes Dragon eventually. What is your most favourite common, uncommon, and rare? I don't like any common dragons, I don't like any uncommon dragons, and my favourite rare is the Imperial. But no, I do not have the Fairy Dragon yet. I will have it eventually, I assure you. Probably. Maybe. I mean, if I don't get the Fairy, I will be very, very salty about it, to be honest. But, I don't know. The Fairy Dragon's cool and all, but it is just a reskin of the Love Dragon. So then it's like, is it really that cool at the end of the day? Like, if I don't get the Fairy Dragon, I'll be a little bit salty, but it won't really make any difference, if you get what I mean. Dragon City was terrible. No. And use limited time dragons you get from events to breed Dragon of the Month. That makes no difference. That makes absolutely no difference. It doesn't matter how rare the dragons are that you use. My favourite legendary, I used to say that it was the Torch Dragon, just because he's really cute, and maybe it's still the same. I don't know, I've never really thought about it too hard. You can glitch the Wi-Fi so I can keep watching the live stream? What the heck? What are you doing? You hacker. I'm joking. You put any new Divine Dragons in main team? Probably eventually. Again, I do plan on replacing a Hermes Dragon one day. Do you know JLu, another DML YouTuber? I mean, you say that, but the last DML video that she did, I think, was forever ago. I mean, to be honest, DML YouTubers aren't uploading anymore. Like, I keep going onto channels, or people keep, like, saying, why isn't this person uploading anymore, assuming I know, and I'm like, I have no idea. I guess they've just given up. But it feels like no DML YouTubers are really uploading videos anymore. And the Slipping Dragon King! Why are you slipping? You got soap on your feet? The heck? Why you got soap on your feet? But either way, welcome. And when I tried to breed the Heavenly Dragon, you got 3 agaves. That can happen. That sounds like a typical Dragon of the Week to me. Just being a pain in the butt. GameX is still uploading. Well, if you actually check the videos he's uploading very infrequently now. So I'm not just talking about not uploading at all. I'm talking about how DML YouTubers aren't uploading frequently anymore. Feels like they're just all giving up. If DML is hacked, think how joyful and entertaining it is? Not at all. I don't condone hacking, and I don't think hacking is ever fun or interesting in a video game. I uploaded 2 videos and never again because no one subscribes to me. You gotta realize, I've said this so many times, you gotta keep uploading, and you'll get people no matter what. It's when you give up that just shows that you didn't care about uploading to begin with, to be honest. And please tell me how to breed the black armor. There are breeding guides on YouTube, on the internet. Really simple stuff. If you want the best combo, that is. You're really salty when you didn't get the terracotta. I can imagine. I can imagine. You're only gonna have legendaries in your main? Nope. I will put divines in my main team. Will I use money to buy the Chang? Nope. Definitely not. Where is your message? I already saw it, Royale. I already read it out, in fact. How long have I played for? Over 3 years. Over 3 years now. So I've been playing for quite a long time. Probably too long. Cheat engine is not working? Good. Do some videos on a good topic, you will get popular, but what if I don't care about it? Did you manage to get the Devine from the boss battle? What do you mean? Try modern combat? No thanks. How can you get Divine Dragons and Legendary Dragons very easily? I mean, you're gonna get the Erlang Shen from the calendar event if you've been logging in every day. I mean, that's about as easy as it ever gets to get a dragon, to be honest. There's no real easy way to get any of the others, though. Do you like any Supercell games? If that's a mobile game creator, then no, I don't. You like my name? Glad to hear it, Zeus. Who's my favourite YouTuber? I don't watch YouTube anymore. I just don't. I'm too busy with my own stuff and my own life to watch YouTube, honestly. And sorry you're late, that's okay, typical vlogger. You know, everyone's got their stuff to do. Oh, you meant the Ho-Yi? No, I didn't get him. And I live in England, Henry. Do you play any other games except DML? Yep, I upload videos and I live stream other games quite frequently, in fact. Well, mainly one other game, but yeah, I do. For anyone that thinks I don't play other games, that just shows that you don't watch the other games I play, so you've kind of ignored the other videos that I upload. Because people always go, why don't you play another game, Quacks? Why don't you play something else? It's like, I do. You know? If you just haven't watched the videos or live streams of me playing the other game, it's not really my fault, is it? The mysterious image, Jack, is of the Pangu Dragon. We can already see that. So we already know that the Pangu is coming in Chapter 3 of the event, so it's not like we don't know that that's happening. It very clearly is. But the question is how he's going to become available. I'm the best DML guider. Glad you think so, Blend. Do I play Full Metal Furies? I got too busy to play that game at the time. I could probably play it a bit more in the future, but I just lost track, basically. Why do you make live video in the morning? It's midday for me. And you have a level 30 Archangel. What kind of team should I have on him? A very defensive one. The Agave and the Bloom Dragons, they're not going to be good enough. You'll need Legendaries and Devines eventually. Can I do a collab with you in YouTube? That is going to take up way too much time. If I can't even play other video games, can you imagine how much effort it is to actually do a collab? Like, it's not as easy as you think it is. My favourite song? Don't have a favourite. Honestly, my tastes change all the time. How much money did I spend in the past 3 years in DML? More than I should, but probably a lot less than you think. My first Legendary Dragon was the Comet Dragon. And yeah, the boss challenge is back, as you can see. You know what, I'm going to pay 8 gems to skip this just so I can do the fight right now. But we do have the boss challenge back again. So now, you need to do all 4 rounds before the timer for this one goes as well, if you want the Moon Rabbit. So, you know, good luck. Good luck if you're going for it. You got root in the last minute. I've heard about that before. Good luck. Can I upload other games more often? Well, I'd say yes, but the problem is the amount of time it takes to make videos is a lot of time through the day. And the amount of effort that goes into making DML stuff in particular, and the other game I play, is a lot. It takes a lot of time to do all of that. So if I could play like 8 games a day, I would. But it's just very difficult to find the time to do that. Can I answer you? What did you ask, Emily? Why is it morning for me and midnight for you? Because we live in different parts of the world. Simple as that. I have a parrot, Catherine. A little birdie. If you could have any dragon you don't have now, even if it isn't currently available, what would it be? The butterfly. We can't see it in the codex because it's a limited time, but I would want the butterfly dragon. I'm from England. There are a lot of Vietnamese players that play DML. Yeah, the Wyvern's probably my favourite as well. If we would save Divine tickets in Chapter 2, was it a good opportunity to get dragons in Chapter 3? Yes. That was the idea. For people that didn't care about the Chapter 2 dragons, they saved up all their tickets for Chapter 3. So they can increase their chances of getting the Chang dragon out of this chest. So, is it good if you're a YouTube channel at an early age? I'd say that's a very bad thing, if anything, because it is very, very dangerous for children to be on YouTube. Like, honestly speaking, if you're, like, lower than 10 years of age, I really don't think that you should be using YouTube very often, or at the very least, not without parental guidance or a parent near you at all times, because it's very dangerous. Because you're young, people are very... or there are some very messed up people in the world. It is not safe. And Royale, Sammy, I've already answered that question. Go and look up a breeding guide online. The pansy flower was worth your tickets? I'm glad you think so, Foxy, and I'm glad you got it eventually. What are the elements of the Erlang Shen? What is it, Void Metal? Void Metal Dragon, I think? Pretty bad. Do I ever play Roblox? No, I don't want to ever. No, I never want to do it. And my job is my internet stuff. The stuff that I do online, I get, you know, people watching my content gives me money. People giving me donations gives me money, obviously, so I can live off of that. I didn't ignore you again, I literally just answered your question. You've got to remember that from the time that I see your message and I'm saying it is at the same time, but that's like a 30-second delay for you. And by the way, Neri Veleshinger, thank you for subbing as well. And I have Lava and Tornado level 21. Is it good? Why would you be using the Lava and Tornado? Do you not have the black armor available? Why don't you spend money on tickets to showcase the Devine Dragons? Because do you have any idea how much money it could cost? Do you really think I'm going to sit here and put in £300 just to maybe get a Devine? How is that worth it in any way? You know, I do get money through YouTube, but it's not like every single video is £300 worth, amazingly enough. And Black Moon, thank you for subbing as well. I know I'm a little bit delayed on that, but thank you very much. And I did read everyone's message though, that's the problem. Dragnos, hello to you, how you doing? It didn't pop up in stream labels though, Slipping Dragon King, so if you do unsub to sub at the time, it doesn't appear on stream labels, so you gotta keep that in mind. You found a Chinese guy named Andy? Cool. Cool. But no, I'm not going to spend hundreds of pounds just to have a chance at maybe getting a Devine. It's not worth it in any way. Amazingly enough, I am not someone that supports gambling, which is another reason why I do not support the way that the card pack dragons are done. I will never support RNG stuff in games. Ever. Ever. And Sigi Thomas, hello, how are you? Look at these percentages that we got for these Devines. Oh, Phaser Ahmed, thank you for subbing as well. I appreciate it. Do you play Slime Rancher? That game is very cute. It is a cute game. I have seen it, but I have not played it. Again, I'm too busy with the games I already play. Barry, Archangel, Taizenrin. I don't like it that much. I don't think there's enough plant. I don't think there's enough shadow in it. I mean, obviously you got one lot of it, but I'd want more, personally. I mean, El Drago, that's fine. That's fine, Emily. And Ellie's Draws, hi to you. What is the max level in Dragon City? I couldn't tell you, because I don't play Dragon City. If you subscribe and unsubscribe, will you be featured? No, that's the problem. If you are subscribed and you unsubscribe to then subscribe back to get your name pop up, that doesn't work, unfortunately. Could you maybe do a collab with J-Lu? I have a feeling she wouldn't want to. Plus, she doesn't do DML content pretty much ever anymore, so I don't think that would ever be a thing. And what is the strongest dragon you can get when unlocking metal? I mean, no metal dragons are really that strong, to be honest. They're very defensive, though. And Mia Haju, thank you for subbing as well. Again, thank you to all the new subs, all the old subs. If you're not subscribed yet, you're making me sad. But, you know, it's your choice. It's your choice. Name my Lantern Dragon, please. Call it Flame. There you go. Go over to your Lantern Dragon, and then go and rename it to Flame. There you go. There's my suggestion. Paladins will soon release on Android. Oh, Paladins Strike. That's not going to be the same as the main game, though. Do you prefer crap or that word? I'm not going to say that word because we've got a lot of kids here. I'd prefer to say crap in front of kids because it's actually kind of acceptable. But, you know, I'm a different person when I'm not in front of children. I should have 25 million subs. Well, I'm glad you think so, Shravani, but you gotta remember DML isn't as popular as some of the other games out there, so it is what it is. How much money do I get on YouTube? Not allowed to tell you, unfortunately. That's in everyone's YouTube contract. They're not supposed to tell you exactly how much they make, so I can't tell you, unfortunately. How long have I played DML for? 3 years. And for today, I have mostly run out of stuff to do. I don't want to use the rest of these portal gems. I have to save these, unfortunately. So I will pretty much be leaving in a second. And by leaving, what I mean is I'm going to go from here and I'm going to start streaming on Twitch pretty much straight away. Because we're going to be playing Paladins on Twitch straight after this. So I'll post the link to my Twitch stream in the chat so you can go and watch that when I get ready. What is your qualification? I have no idea what you mean by that. Do I think Fortnite is dumb? I don't think it's dumb. I used to play Minecraft Hunger Games, which is basically a battle royale, years back. But the idea is unoriginal. It's not as amazing as people are making it out to be. I don't know why Dragon City has many more downloads than DML. Dragon City is a Facebook game. You can play it on Facebook rather than going through the App Store. You can play it on all versions of Windows, and Dragon City's older. So, do you hate Rice Gum? I think he's kind of a jerk, to be honest. I don't think many people that are above the age of 10 actually like him that much. Clash of Clans is very popular. It's kind of popular, but it's still a Facebook game, so I still wouldn't really like to play it. Can you please make battles with the Tai Zenrin? I already did. The latest video that I uploaded. And Ahmad Ghani, thank you for being here, but I am considering leaving for now, unfortunately. You're hot as a piece of toast. That's kind of interesting, Susie. I like that. I like that. Do I like Jake Paul? No one likes the Paul brothers anymore. No one that is actually has any sense of empathy or any actual sense still likes the Paul brothers at this point. Do you think the Banana Dragon's cute? Kind of. And Who Miner, hello to you. But, like I said, I am considering going as soon as I can now, so we're not starting the stream, I'm just going to pop this up. But, you know, thank you to all of you for joining me today. I know I haven't been doing many DML live streams recently, but again, it's to do with the portal gems that I have. I need to save them in case I need them during this time frame for whatever reason. So it just is the way it is. Do I spend money on the game? Not very often anymore. I used to spend a decent amount because, I don't know, I used to think it was worth it, but I really don't think it's worth it anymore. But like I said, if you still want to watch the live stream and you like Paladins, I am going to be pretty much, I'll end this stream on YouTube and I'm going to be going straight on to Twitch now. So if you want to watch me on Twitch, I just got a new friend request from somebody on Twitch, in fact. But if you want to watch me on Twitch, play some Paladins after this stream's over in like a couple of minutes, then I'll link my live stream in this chat. So, you know, give me a couple of minutes, I'll be back up on Twitch in like any second. And hopefully I'll see some of you there as well. Can I make more live streams in the future? Again, I will when the Devine event and everything is over with. I would rather play Just Dance than DML, probably. Who do you think is the weakest legendary? Probably something like the Cosmos. Probably something like the Cosmos, in all honesty. But, like I said, I'm linking my Twitch channel. If you want to go and watch it, I'll be back up on Twitch in a couple of minutes' time. Just let me get all the settings moved over so that we can get that done. And, you know, if you are going to be leaving me now, thank you for joining me. And, you know, hopefully you'll watch some of my other videos. Hopefully I can keep helping everyone out. And, you know, for now, I'll forever hold you in my hearts. Thank you for subbing and everything else. And you are awesome. Thank you, Anith. And I'll see you soon as well, Shashi. You don't like these new events? The whole ticket thing sucks. I agree, Dark Avenger. I agree. But like I said, there's my Twitch link again. I'll see most of you guys probably pretty soon.